July 2nd, 1955. Pan Am Flight 914 taxis onto the runway at New York's LaGuardia Airport. 57 passengers board. A young woman clutching a baby, glancing nervously at the clouds. A businessman tapping his silver watch. And a seasoned crew who had flown this route over 100 times. The flight was bound for Miami. The sky was clear. The tower's final words were, "Clear for takeoff." And then, nothing. No distress calls, no radar blips, no debris, just gone. Search teams were dispatched. Boats combed the Atlantic. Families waited by the phone. But there was nothing. All 61 souls on board vanished, as if they were erased from time itself. September 9th, 1992, Caracas, Venezuela. Air traffic controller Juan de la Corte stares at his radar screen. A strange blip appears. No transponder ID, no flight plan filed, just a ghost. Then the radio crackles. "This is Pan Am Flight 914. Where the hell are we?" Juan freezes. His hands tremble. Pan Am. That airline went bankrupt over a year ago. He peers out the window. Through the clouds, a silver plane emerges. A Douglas DC-4, with spinning propellers. A model retired decades ago. The runway clears. Emergency crews rush forward. The plane lands roughly, but safely. Then the door opens. Passengers stumble out, shielding their eyes from the harsh sun. No one is aged. No gray hair. No sagging skin. Just confusion and fear. One woman clutches her baby tightly. A man shouts, "Is this a joke?" And a flight attendant collapses to her knees, sobbing, "What happened to the world?" Their tickets were stamped July 2nd, 1955. Their newspapers mentioned President Eisenhower, and their fuel tanks still full, as if they'd flown for minutes, not decades. Within hours, the airport was locked down. Uniformed men arrived in black SUVs, no insignias. The passengers were escorted away. The plane was towed into a hangar and never seen again. Juan and his team were told, this never happened. Phones were confiscated, security footage erased. But one air traffic controller, not Juan, leaked the truth anonymously. He shared a memo, a scanned manifest, and an audio tape, his final message before disappearing. They weren't human. The tape contained only a brief snippet from the cockpit. God help us, the sky just opened. Later, in 2012, a hiker deep in the Venezuelan jungle stumbled upon a decaying suitcase. Inside, 1950s-style clothing, a Pan Am brochure, a woman's diary ending with the words, "Something's wrong with the sky," and a newspaper. Its date, tomorrow. Because Flight 914 wasn't the first. In 1937, a TWA flight vanished over Arizona, never found. In 1972, a Japan Airlines jet disappeared from radar for 12 minutes. To the crew, it felt like seconds, like blinking. In 2003, a small private jet took off from Prague and landed in Istanbul, with no recollection of flying over anything. No cities, no ocean, just white. Some believe there are tears in time, invisible corridors, rips between dimensions, and whatever's on the other side. It doesn't like to be seen. It doesn't play by our rules. Flight 914 was taken, and what came back wasn't quite the same. So next time you're on a plane, and the turbulence hits, don't just buckle your seatbelt. Listen closely. Is that the engine shaking the cabin, or something tapping back?